Welcome everyone to Thanks Grappling, for the Tournament of Champions is upon us to determine the #1 contender for Symbiote Spider-Man CIW Heavyweight Championship at Revelation. Satan versus Wario versus Shiva. I am the Sentinel.
And I am Abizzle.
And Abizzle, that's right, the man who is one championship less than the last time I saw him. But that could be remedied later tonight, as you are going to be trying to reclaim your championship from Prince of Persia. But a big triple threat hoss fight here. The winner of this match will face the winner of the Kratos versus Freddy Krueger versus a third member that you have advertised will be in that match. Every member of these two triple threat matches is a former world champion, as you've told me. And the winner of those two matches compete one-on-one in the main event, and the winner of that will face Symbiote Spider-Man at Revelation at the end of December, the 27th, 28th, and 29th. AB, you haven't really been answering a lot of my texts lately because I know that you've been pretty irate about the whole somebody randomly brought Prince of Persia into your gauntlet match. How you been, buddy?
All I know is I didn't decide to walk in here wearing assless shorts, I'll tell you what.
No, you certainly didn't. You wore regular shorts, and I appreciate the fact that you wore regular shorts, but they are very bright. They are very bright shorts. And someone who knows about bright shorts is Shiva, the master of 1,116 gods, former CIW champion. Last time we saw him was in the Hell in a Cell tag team matchup between Kratos and Shiva and Hellfire and Brimstone. As the third member, Satan, gets into this matchup. Who you got in this match, AB?
Oh, man, I'm going for the big yellow Bombabello. Oh, Wario.
Oh, Wario, he certainly has the credibility. We've seen it more than one occasion where he has just dominated his opponents. During one of the most dominant reigns in CIW history was Wario's. Oh, God. And the man who started it all, this man, Satan, former world champion. He's, of course, he has been under a lot of pressure with the Grim Reaper.
King, but I'm paying your damn salary.
Well, that's right. Well, boy, have the turntables with you and Satan, Abizzle, because you have now gotten to a point where you're paying him, and you have certainly given me quite amount of accoutrements. I love all of these little mini cheesecakes you've got me here. These are amazing.
Yes. From different regions of the world.
I could see that. This is like a global smorgasbord of cheesecakes. And
who knew they made cheesecake in Uganda?
Well, you know, you really have expanded my horizons as much as I have not wanted to admit, and especially with the way that you went about getting in charge, but you have really taken care of me during this whole situation, so I can't be upset with you. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Are there prizes? What are we getting?
All right, Shiva. If Shiva wins, everybody is getting an Igloo refrigerator door freezer set. That's right. It's like a 2-door fridge freezer set. When we went to our buddy Smooth Jazz's parents' house, we heard angels sing when that door widened on open. I tell you what. And we're all going to get one if he wins. Everybody, like instantly. Like, I hope y'all brought pickup trucks to this wrestling event because we told you to do so just in case.
I didn't want somebody didn't pass out the flyers, though, because I didn't see any in the locker rooms, or at least in the venue. So maybe you, the folks at home, will know this in advance. But I didn't know that Shiva even cared about dishware. But he's good with the kitchen appliances, I guess. And but it takes a lot of dancing and a lot of discipline. And oh God, sandwiched into the corner. Wario just took both gods to school there. And
Wario, if he wins, as he punches Satan in the head multiple times, if he wins, we're all getting some stinky yellow mushrooms.
I don't want stinky yellow mushrooms. He has a gold mine and we're getting yellow mushrooms? What kind of prize is that, dude?
Everybody's going to get a bag full of stinky yellow mushrooms.
Oh, God.
So that's what Wario's winning.
I don't want, why would you, and a German suplex after a double vertical suplex as Wario staying on top of both of these gods.
Wario said you got to eat the stinky yellow mushrooms to enjoy it. So I don't know.
Wario has been desperate.
And if Satan wins, he said y'all can get a free trip to hell.
Well,
nice job.
Thanks. I can't wait. And
But yeah,
God, and now an
Satan's
accidental
offering free
arm
trips
wrench
to hell for everybody.
as referee Will Sasso took a catch and a stray there from Wario. Maybe just getting a little too excited, but Wario desperate to get back into that world title picture. He reunited with Waluigi, and that has had its fair share of adversity. Of course, couldn't quite get over the DC hump, the tag team champions, who we have just confirmed, by the way. And oh God, an enziguri, a nice enziguri from Shiva to Wario. We had confirmed just the other day, as you and I were talking to the Greasy Green Gigolos, I guess now's a good time to mention it, that Piccolo and Reptile have chosen Revelation to cash in their shot at the CIW Tag Team Championships. Another German from Wario. So it'll be DC versus the Gigolos for the CIW Tag Team Championships. Wait a minute, cover on the Shiva and too close to the ropes.
Wow.
As the strength advantage.
So what do you think about Satan's what do you think? It literally says on this little piece of sheet here, one free one-way trip to hell. Just for you.
Listen, the last time that Satan promised anything, it involved desserts. And there's, and now a roll up here, one and only one, as Wario breaks up the count.
Wow.
As this is going to be a difficult situation. Of course, Kratos, Freddy, and our third world's champion, as you have labeled it here on this sheet that you've handed me. And now going in. Oh God, look at the belly to belly. Wario sent Satan charging in, and Shiva executed on the tail end. Now a floating DDT from Wario. As these three heavy hitters go at it. As Wario.
These guys are going at.
Well, you got to give credit to Wario. Wario has had a long journey since losing the title to Kratos a couple of years ago, as he has just not been able to put a whole hell of a lot together. As it is just, and so he knows that every opportunity, it's not easy to come by. And the Tournament of Champions is exactly the kind of thing to get Wario right back into the situation he's hoping for.
He's beating the crap out of Devil.
Yeah, he is. Well, Satan and Wario have met once before in singles competition. Ended in a no contest when the Grim Reaper made his return to CIW.
Yes.
As Shiva,
remember.
Yes, and Shiva faced Wario once before, back at the Midsummer Showdown last year in the main event, as Shiva was climbing his way to the top of the ladder. Shiva, the only man to pin Kratos clean. Oh, and a big slam there. The running momentum on that neck breaker by Satan.
What's happening?
Only one. What a clothesline.
Come on.
What a clothesline. Of course, later on tonight, we've got Scorpion versus Sub-Zero for the first time in CIW action. A rivalry as old as time itself. Big German suplex again from Wario. And the other triple threat. And, of course, Abizzle, your opportunity to reclaim the ABP Championship. Oh, my! Wait a minute! Did Wario just hit a Devil Loca?
Wow.
How? What? I didn't even know his leg could reach that height. And now there's nothing that Will Sasso can do here. These three are just brawling right in front of us.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe and have yourselves a fun comment on time.
Yeah, you never know when Will Sasso might be catching strays. Yeah, you have to save our referees. You never know when they're going to be in the line of fire. As Satan, speaking of fire, Satan's not looking too great. Shiva smartly getting back into the ring and now trying to get a little bit of momentum back, as Wario has really handled both of these guys in this matchup. Front face buster.
Oh. Wow, Satan's just knocked out over here. Hey,
Satan is
Hey, wake up.
Well, I don't know if he can.
Get your ass up. There you go. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get
now,
back in
AB,
there.
I'm assuming you are still to some degree betting on these matches.
Oh, always. With company money.
And of course. Well, and God, and I remember how much you hated Corleone's rule that you couldn't do that, which is why you went into the soul market to begin with. Yeah, man. But Corleone, he's been out for a long time, and I have not been able to communicate with him either. His cell phone disconnected. After
sending bottles of wine to various addresses of his. I hope he got them.
Yeah, and oh God, what a springboard, a Sai moonsault, breaking up whatever Wario and Satan were planning.
Wow.
And that could be the momentum shifter that Shiva needed. Well, and I don't know if he would accept your apology anyway. Remember, he sent the horse head here to the office. And I didn't want to be the one to give that to you. And now just chopping the hell out of Wario as Satan's still just convulsing at his feet.
Hey. He'll be fine. Corleone, you know, he's a big old softy McCoskey. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it is the third movie, Michael Corleone, and now just wrenching the leg. Wario back into the ring, Shiva down, Satan back up. These three have really been going at it. Which one will punch their ticket into the main event tonight to face the winner of the second triple threat match between world champions, or former world champions, that is. And now Satan with a big knee to the gut. I know, is this going to be a big choke bomb here? Look at the strength of Satan. Wario is not a light individual.
Yeah, that's like throwing down a stack of 28,000 tons of potatoes.
Yeah, that is a lot of potatoes, ladies and gentlemen. That would basically solve any sort of Irish famine. And now again into the corner, sandwiches to everyone. Who wants some potato pancakes? Because we just made some.
Punches to the head.
Oh God, just clubbing. And this is the ruthless Wario that we saw dominate CIW for the better part of a year and a half. You know, we saw Wario dominate for a very long time in CIW. As the competition has only gotten stiffer, what would it mean for Wario to make his way back to a #1 contendership match against Spider-Man at Revelation?
Oh man, he'd really be in some good time.
Oh God, big toss. A big toss, and Wario not looking too great. And a knee to the back.
Oh.
These three, they all giving it everything they've got, and that's what a World Heavyweight Championship shot. Oh, wait, roll up. Quick roll up, and Shiva right there to break it up.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
And now Wario. Wait a second. Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs. Down goes Satan. Shiva's in the corner. Speared him into the corner. What a spear! Cover for Wario! Could it be over? 1, 2, 3. He did it!
He did it!
Wario is your Wario pins Satan. A huge victory. And one that Satan has a long memory, does not appreciate being pinned. What a matchup. What a victory for Wario, punching his ticket into the main event. Your thoughts, AB?
Love it. Bet on Wario to win. We just made a whole lot of money.
Good.
Here's a stinky mushroom.
Yeah, here you go. I'm going to let you try that first. Oh, God, it smells. God, that smells. I don't want to. I'm not at liberty to tell you what it smells like. And you got a match to do later, so. But wait a second. I'm getting word that something's going on in the bar here. Something right here in front of Gorilla. Can we get a camera on that? Can somebody get a camera on that? Your winner, Wario, headed to the main event. Anybody, can we, where is it? Why, dude, you got to stop firing interns. And there we go. And no, it's Rain attacking Scorpion. And Scorpion's got a match against Sub-Zero. Oh, God, right into those neon lights.
It's raw. This is the way I like it. Oh, God.
Yeah, well, I know that's the way you like it. I will admit myself that is the better way to do it. But anyway, but Rain, of course, Sub-Zero has a match against Scorpion next. And Scorpion was probably on his way out here, and of course, getting one of Cold Rain and Soul's to do his dirty bidding.
Wow, look at that. He's just doing the dizzle right there.
And Scorpion, I don't, to my knowledge, think that either Dave Chappelle or Freddy Krueger punched to the dick.
Oh, wow.
Or Dave Chappelle or Smoke, rather, the part of the unholy trio where Scorpion made his return back at Hollow Wrestling. Oh, no!
About sending a message.
No, and I think that nobody's getting over here anytime soon. Not after that crotch shot, and that is solid metal on that post. I hope those people are paying their bills.
Oh, they definitely paid. They definitely paid extra tickets to see this.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I don't think anybody expected Rain to come in here and slam Scorpion's head into the marble. But now Scorpion counters. Scorpion counters. There we go. Scorpion, get out of there. You got a match against Sub-Zero next.
Oh my gosh.
Where's security, Mr. Guy in charge?
We had to make some major cutbacks. I'll handle it.
Yeah, for the price of the belt that you don't have anymore. That $50,000 belt that stopped everything.
Hit him over the head with a marble counter.
Yeah, and now
this is what you got to do.
Well, Scorpion, he's certainly
Like, if
giving the fight
Corleone was
back
here,
to
I'd
Rain
do the
here.
same thing to him. What?
Well, hey, that's the way that Scorpion does it. What indeed? Oh, and a choke slam!
What?
Onto that big mosaic tile. Calm down, Little John. As Little John not joining CIW anytime soon, as far as I know. Not another choke slam. Oh, God!
Bam!
There we go. As Scorpion got ambushed on his way out here to have his match with Sub-Zero, and Rain paying the price for that ambush.
Come on.
Oh, now.
Hit him in the big
oh, God, right into that statue of you. I've noticed, but you have way slicker hair.
And it's blended with Corleone. I told him to, as if me and Corleone had a science baby.
What was that, a ChatGPT creation that you made there? Yeah. Yeah, I bet. 3D printed. I bet. Oh, no. There we go. You want to talk about sending messages? Scorpion is sending a huge message that he will not be deterred by Cold Rain and Souls. Uh-oh. Rain, you may have chosen the wrong guy to ambush here, as you're, not the C4 loaded pinball machine. Yeah, and that's enough to do anybody in, as Rain somehow, not completely knocked out, but a Netherrealm DDT might do it.
Bam.
And, oh God, Scorpion is making Rain pay.
Come on, break the other one.
Oh, no, come on. No, don't do that. Why?
These things that break.
This is why we have to make budget cuts. We're replacing the C4 in these pinball machines. What are our priorities? Explosion!
The insurance money we're going to get from this is so nice.
He's done. As now, Scorpion, trying to regain his faculties here, has his first encounter, here at least, with Sub-Zero.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Sub-Zero, who is incredibly pissed because Freddy Krueger was assaulted by Liu Kang before the Cold Rain and Souls match against Freddy Krueger and Smoke and Dave Chappelle. Scorpion happened to step up to the plate. Sub-Zero very resentful of that, especially because Cold Rain and Souls lost. Therefore, we have this matchup. It is the matchup of the Mortal Kombat series, first time ever here in CIW. Who you got, AB?
Yeah. Oh, man, we saw how crazy Scorpion went in on that. I mean, I did a 50-50 bet this time. I put money on both of them. So we'll see who wins. We'll see what happens.
Well, a pick'em deal is not the worst deal, honestly, when it comes to these two participants. They have had quite a record against each other over the years, especially in the games. But, AB, you've got a couple same-game parlays here going on in this matchup, I see.
Parlay!
And now here comes Sub-Zero, who is in no mood. I tried to get an interview with him before the match. He would not have an interview with me. I don't know whether he worked anything out with you. But you have to imagine, AB.
I went to his locker room, and then I left with frostbite.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sit...
That's basically what happened to me, but you have to imagine, AB, that if Rain was here to assault AB, or was Rain to assault Scorpion, you have to imagine Ermac is somewhere lurking in this building. Will he be a factor in this matchup between Sub-Zero and Scorpion here tonight?
I wonder. I definitely wonder what's going to happen. I'm ready for some fire and ice action.
Well, this is going to be a big blockbuster confrontation, as it almost always is, between these two participants. Referee Will Sasso is going to have his hands full here tonight. And here we go. And Scorpion, what kind of condition do you think Scorpion's in after the beating that he took from Rain Earl just a few moments ago? Folks, if you're just joining us, Rain of Cold Rain and Souls assaulted Scorpion in the back, uppercuts to the jaw.
I think Scorpion's pissed.
Yeah, I think it didn't get beat. He got mad. And now, oh, God.
Oh, wow.
And now just brawling on the outside. Referees count up to 10 before the count out. AB, what are our prizes?
All right, so Scorpio wins. We all get a Scorpion blimp, but we can only use it one at a time. So just be weary of that. You can't have like 25 Scorpion blimps in the sky. It'll just corrupt the airways.
Well, yeah, no, air traffic control really gets on our ass with that. They're still pissed at us about the whole helicopter thing and crashing into South Carolina so many times. So, you know, we have to be careful with them now.
That's a fact. Your seats, you're going to find everybody's phone number in this arena.
Yeah.
Y'all make your calls before you go flying in your Scorpion blimp if you win.
That's right. And now a punch to the dick as Scorpion
now, here's the funny thing.
just took a big spinning heel kick and seems to have been unfazed by it, and now attacking those legs of Sub-Zero.
Oh my God! Now Sub wins. Funny enough, we get a deep freezer. It's a deep freezer though.
We're talking like dry ice deep freezer, not just like a keep in your household freezer. This is like the store your elk for the apocalypse freezer.
Yeah, it's huge. Like you may need like one of those little dinosaur grippers to get the stuff at the bottom, or you might lose an arm.
Yeah, this is like the I'm a guest on Joe Rogan's podcast type of deep freezer. And
yeah,
you know, there's a lot of and Sub-Zero, to be fair, he's done a great job at marketing it. And of course, on cue, here comes Ermac, although it's really in no position. Oh God, and now right here at our table, don't you dare touch these cheesecakes. Don't you dare touch these cheesecakes. Instead, just choking the life out of Sub-Zero, took away the monitor. And the referee's count up to 7 now.
Wow.
As both of these guys on the outside, both these guys running the risk of getting counted out. And the referees count up to 9. And Sub-Zero just barely getting back into the ring. And now going after Ermac.
God is there.
And Ermac, who has kids, just stood and watched that entire debacle take place.
Wow, that's amazing.
And now, and a spear into the corner. And Scorpion not happy about any member of Cold Rain and Souls getting involved in his affairs, clearly.
Look at him trying to break out. Wow.
And now Ermac. And Ermac said, Will Sasso's got to do something about getting Ermac out of the ring. He's not even involved in the matchup. You know, this is Sub-Zero's matchup. I don't want to see him get 10 punches in on Scorpion. Will, get in there. And that's where I think the official really ought to be doing a little bit more than he was doing. And I understand that Abizzle's rules are when you, on the outside, anything goes, but that was in the middle of the ring, dude. What's up with that?
That is very true. I'm surprised he got away with doing that.
This is the structureless behavior that has taken place in CIW. As great as these... Oh, hold on. Let me eat this cheesecake. Oh my God.
Ermac, he gave us an envelope full of a lot of cash, so I forgot about that. Here's 50,000.
I'm not taking that. I don't want that. I don't want that money. I do want the rest of this cheesecake though. This is incredible.
I'm gonna leave it on your lap.
Okay, thanks. And now, what is Scorpion gonna do? Choke slam to Ermac on the outside. He has had enough of Ermac's interference, but Scorpion's got to go back and stay focused here if he wants to beat Sub-Zero.
Oh, he's super focused. He's kicking ass.
Yeah, he's certainly gonna have to be kicking ass. And now a big boot. A big boot, and down goes Sub-Zero. Okay, credit to Uganda. That is amazingly delicious cheesecake. No, wait a second.
Yeah,
NetherRealm DDT! NetherRealm DDT! The cover here could be over 1, 2, and only 2.
Ooh, that's close.
As Sub-Zero barely kicks out of the NetherRealm DDT. As Scorpion's really... Oh, God, and another big boot. Seems to not be phased at all by Ermac being ringside.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Get him.
Well, Scorpion came to play. I mean, we saw just how cerebral Scorpion was in that 6-man tag.
Woo!
But AB outside is not the place Scorpion wants to be because that's an easy place to get double-teamed here in this matchup. Now again, and see, and just like that, just as evidence there, and now, Ermac now going to slam Scorpion's face into those steel steps. But only getting one shot in. And went for a spinning heel kick to Sub-Zero and gets one. And now Scorpion might be in a rough spot here. That 2-on-1 is never good. And you know, the problem is because of how I know Sub-Zero and Sub-Zero and Ermac and Cold Rain and Souls, they need a win here. They have not been in the winning portion of CIW for quite some time. No matter the opportunities they've had, they have consistently flubbed on it when it's mattered. So you have to imagine, AB, that when you're that desperate, you'll win by any means necessary.
Any means. You also pay any amount of money necessary. Wow.
That's right, yeah, like the $50,000 that you put in my lap that I'm just going to set to the side here. Because I, as a commentator, am not going to be bribed at this moment. And I see you taking the money back. That's cool. I don't care. It's this is your company to do that with. So
here's 80,000.
I don't need. I'm good, dude. I'm set. And oh god, well you may want to protect it here. The Scorpion just got Ermac onto the table, and Owen just lured Sub-Zero out there. Oh god, no, come on, not through the table, not through the table. Go!
Oh, come on, yeah. Oh, it's cheesecake everywhere. Oh, it's a mess. Oh.
I wanted that damn cheesecake. Now I'm mad. Mad. Scorpion, that was unnecessary. And Ermac is back up. He's not even the one you're trying to beat, Scorpion. Relax about this dude.
Oh, man, this is great. Yo, Garçon, more cheesecake.
Well,
thank you. Thank you.
Wow,
Here comes the waiter.
That was amazingly fast. How old is that young man? Is he on the payroll?
Maybe. Had to fire a couple security guards to get him hired.
I bet. Well, that's good. This is really good cheesecake. And another big lariat from Scorpion. And an uppercut to Sub-Zero, who's now back to hopefully getting back on task here. As our announce table is in pieces, there's cheesecake everywhere, including in my lap.
Wow.
And now, they're slamming the leg. As again, Ermac and Sub-Zero taking advantage of Abizzle's rules.
Oh man. Here's $80,000 more. Just
leave it on the shrapnel, dude. Just leave it on the shrapnel. And a big dragon screw from Sub-Zero.
There's like a strip club in here.
Yeah.
Cheesecake and money all over the floor.
Cheesecake and money all over the floor. Man, I wish strip clubs smelled like cheesecake. That'd be great. I'd be going away more of them if they did. And now back to the match. As now this is deteriorated as if it were any sort of structure. But this is just a brawl. Just a brutal brawl.
Lord.
And that piece of cheesecake has walnuts on it. So I'm guessing you're not going to be a big fan of it.
No, it's all yours. That's from Canada.
That's hey, I'm all about the Canadian. I'm all about walnuts and maple syrup, maple walnut cheesecake. I'm all for that.
As maple walnut cheesecake.
Well, and meanwhile, the Prime Color Ninjas are just going at it here, and a spike pile driver or a rolling pile driver. Oh, come on! And now we talked about winning by any means necessary. Sub-Zero might be letting Ermac just draw Scorpion for the count out. Come on, man. Get in there and face Scorpion. You knew that you couldn't beat him. You knew you couldn't beat him. And a count out victory. How do you celebrate that? How do you celebrate that if you are Sub-Zero?
Here's your deep freezer.
I don't want it. You put the money in it. Put the damn money in the deep freezer. I don't want that shit. I don't want it. This whole thing is fugazi, man. Sub-Zero getting a count-out victory over Scorpion, knowing he couldn't beat him, as Ermac proves to be the difference maker in this matchup, as we feared. But guaranteed, AB, this is not the last time these two are going to encounter each other, without a doubt. It's not.
Man, Ermac can spend so much money to get this win.
Well, when he has kids, he does everything he needs to, and that winner's purse has been extravagant. But here we go. We have Kratos, we have Freddy Krueger, and we have our third former world champion, as you've dubbed it here. I don't know why you couldn't just tell me who this was.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. Well, maybe it's a... I will, just like Evolution, it is in fact a mystery, but there are three or at least two, I'm imagining the third will be motivated, but very motivated men to make it into the world title picture once again.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies who we do not have any of these a women's matchup on the night, but we will in the next couple of weeks because Saturday Night Hypes for the next 3 weeks are twofers. You're getting 2 matches every Saturday night on December the 7th, on December the 14th, and then the Revelation pre-show, a 3-match card happening on the 21st, and then Revelation itself, the 3-day event on the 27th, 28th, and 29th. here comes Freddy, who has been at odds with Liu Kang as of late, as Liu Kang has been assaulting him. We saw Elder God Liu Kang arrive for the very first time, as we've seen regular Liu Kang, the TAW champion, the current TAW champion, as Freddy Krueger slowly making his way to the ring. Of course, he got assaulted pretty badly in the parking lot that night, was not able to, that was Hollow Wrestling, and was not able to compete in the aforementioned 6-man tag that we, with Cold Rain and Souls. So there, he's got an opportunity tonight, but he has got a tall order, let alone who man number 3 is. He's got Kratos, the son of the South and the former 2-time CIW champion to contend with. Who do you think's going to win this matchup, AB? And here comes Kratos.
It's going to be a tough one, man. It's going to be a tough one. I didn't bet on this one. I'm just here to enjoy myself for this one. I've had enough paid from the darn.
Well, and also your rematch draws nearer, because after this triple threat match, which will determine who faces Wario in our main event tonight, you have your rematch for the ABP Championship. The match that you lost due to the anonymous insertion from a burner phone of Prince of Persia. I don't mean to bring up old wounds, but you're fighting for that belt. And have you been able, because I know you launched an investigation, do you have any idea who it was that was on the other side of that burner phone?
I think I have an idea of who it was. And he's a sweet, sweet person who I wish I could see again and tell him exactly how I feel. Oh, God, those yellow stinky mushrooms kicked in.
I can smell. Oh, God, there's a contact effect. There's a contact effect. This is, these are a lot of bright colors in Kratos' entrance. So, folks, bear with us here for just a moment, as this man who still looks bare without CIW Championship gold around his waist, of course, screwed over by the clown who must not be named, who took that title at the end of Oblivion last year, and he has been contending with Satan and the Grim Reaper pretty much ever since. This is his first chance back in this situation since the tournament that we had to crown the new CIW Heavyweight Champion, which Symbiote Spider-Man won at the WrestleBration. Kratos looking to etch his way back into that title picture, a place that it seems odd that he hasn't been in for so long, AB.
Yeah. Is that a bald eagle on the top of his bald head?
Well, Kratos, he is a man of strength and vigor, the god of war himself, and he was number 3, and his... okay. Well, my assumption, folks, I won't lie to you, my assumption here was that there was a surprise that Bruce Lee, the former CIW champion, would be coming back, which would have made sense for this Tournament of Champions, but because Liu Kang is the TAW World Champion right now, I guess he's going to try to go 2 for 2, and dear God, he better not win this.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's going to win it. Granted, he begged me to join in this, and I said he has to admit he has a small wang, and he did it. So I let him fight. I'm like, go for it, you small wang dang.
Can you imagine how much hatred he has for Freddy Krueger, 10 years running, that he would admit that he has a small pee-pee just to get another shot at him? That's ridiculous, really, bro. And here we go. So this is Liu Kang versus Freddy Krueger versus Kratos. Winner faces Wario in our main event tonight to crown the #1 contender to Symbiote Spidey's CIW Heavyweight Championship on December 29th at Revelation. Who you got, AB?
And the chorus of calls, they fly through the wind. Krueger wants to win, but Kratos is the god. So, you know, that's what the scroll said under my desk here.
Well, Kratos is a god, but so is Liu Kang. And, you know, and now you really have to wonder, are any other members of the Shaolin Combat Club in Kung Lao or Bruce Lee, are they going to get involved in this matchup? We've seen enough involvement from factions already tonight. But you never know. And now, what a jumping drop kick. Using the ropes for leverage to take down Freddy Krueger, and Kratos kind of smartly letting these two who have been at each other's throats for the last several months, just letting them do their thing here for the moment.
Watch it. Oh,
and now going up for a big sidewalk slam. Hey, Abizzle, what are we getting?
All right. Freddy said we'll have 20 nights of nightmares if he wins.
All right, well, yeah, but Freddy's nightmares, when he tells you are nightmares, they're actually not that bad.
Yeah, no, they're Freddy's nightmares, so it's probably a bunch of good stuff, I'm assuming.
It's actually not bad. He has amazing ice cream in his dreams. Amazing ice cream.
Oh.
I wish ice cream on Earth tasted that good. It doesn't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, and a rake to the eyes to Kratos. And Will Sasso, that is not the place to be in the middle of these three.
You ever see that? You ever see that bull tattoo on the rock?
I have seen that bull tattoo on
body.
The rock.
Well,
Kratos
we're all
wins.
gonna
That's
get
what
gold
we're getting.
pendants. Pure gold. It's real gold.
Oh, God!
Today for a good chunk of money.
Oh, God! And I'm not sure what happened there. I think Freddy Krueger was about to be launched outside of the ring, but Freddy Krueger or Liu Kang came in, and both of them got knocked in the ring as a result of that. And Kratos not happy with that, and that was what was intended to happen. That big razor's edge on the outside, and Freddy Krueger dives out after him. As Freddy and Liu Kang clearly unresolved issues here, as Liu Kang has cost Freddy every opportunity he's been in, as Freddy Krueger has attempted to do something of the same. But will these two be able to focus enough to get a victory here tonight? Oh, wait a second. What's Kratos doing? What's Kratos doing? He might be lining up for a big spear.
Beautiful.
A huge spear. And we're gonna get that big old tattoo if we get that big thing from him. And what about Liu Kang, AB?
All right. Well, if Liu Kang wins,
wait a second, cover and not even a one count. Liu Kang right there.
We all get a penis pump, and we can throw it at Liu Kang if he wins.
Man, any opportunity to make fun of this dude, you will make fun of this dude. I appreciate that.
He chose the reward. I didn't choose the reward.
Well, you know what? I got to give Liu Kang credit. If he's that desperate to fight Freddy Krueger, because he's been making a lot of just random bits of desperation. And speaking of Freddy, he's not looking too hot. Big knife edge chop. And God! What a spear to Liu Kang.
Wow.
As Freddy is just in rough shape. And Abizzle, I know your mindset is starting to shift here. As whoever ends this matchup, your opportunity comes next. And now, wait a second. What is Liu Kang doing? Doing a little shuffling dance. Did you teach him how to do that? And now, oh, God.
Oh, wow.
A knee into the back.
Had to help him a little bit out.
Liu Kang, who has had an incredible win streak over the past several years and led to his Elder God status, one of the longest reigning TIW champions of the past 5 or 6 years. He is definitely... Oh, God! Fatality kick! Fatality kick! That could do it! If Liu Kang goes for a cover, that could be over and doesn't go for the cover, spinning heel kick instead. But, man, you have to imagine that was probably it.
Wow.
If Liu Kang had gone for the cover there, I mean, Freddy is still incapacitated.
Damn.
Oh, God, the clothesline to Liu Kang.
Come on now. I want that gold pendant. I want that pure gold, damn it.
Well, you know that Wario is looking on. Speaking of gold mines, Wario looking on in anticipation as to who he will be facing in just a few moments in our main event to determine the #1 contender for Symbiote Spider-Man's Heavyweight Championship of the world. As these three going after it. No, wait a second. Now again, oh, not this again. And again, just doing a little bit more of a shuffle step as Kratos is just watching this unfold.
That's the only dance move I taught him, and that's all he knows how to do.
That's all he could remember. But, you know, he's got the fancy footwork. We just saw that fatality kick. And
and you got to
give credit to Kratos. He is known to just let these two kind of duke it out and to pick his spots. A very smart tactic here by the former two-time CIW champion. Another fatality kick! Another fatality kick! Cover him, Liu Kang. If Liu Kang covered, that would be the end of it. but somehow Freddy Krueger getting back up.
Nice.
And now going
come
for
on.
testicular torture. Not that would hurt
Come on
Liu Kang too much.
Oh, yeah, no.
But referee Will Sasso, that's why he asked for the pump. As Kratos has just allowed these two to just beat the holy hell out of each other.
Smart move.
As Liu Kang not looking too great. Freddy Krueger, he was holding his ribs earlier. And Kratos
knows he got a battle later, so he's like, I'm not going to use all my energy now.
Well, especially in a triple threat match. And that's actually a really good point, AB, because you can't go all out in this match and then have a main event match to wrestle at the same time and be completely gassed after this match.
Yeah, I had an interview with Kratos in his Spartan sauna earlier today, and this was his plan the whole time. He said, I'm going to just take it easy, let them just kill each other, and then I'm going to hop in and take it.
Well, and the fact that, and Kratos didn't know this was Liu Kang. Kratos, one of the few people to pin Liu Kang over the past couple of years, back at CIW versus TAW in the spring of last year. And Liu Kang not looking too hot here, and now Freddy tried to go for a kick there. And now, now a little bit of teamwork there by the heated rivals, Liu Kang and Freddy Krueger.
Hey.
And a spear into the corner from Liu Kang. And just like that, right back to the attack, onto Freddy.
Dude's moving, dude's grooving. Dude ain't stopping what he's doing.
No one is. This has been a very intense matchup up to this point. As Kratos has held these guys at bay, while these two have really started to brawl it out. Freddy, whose brain has got to be mush after those two fatality kicks. That Liu Kang
he doesn't know where he is right now. Heck, I barely know where I am right now. These mushrooms are crazy.
Yeah, that's why the stinky part of that mushrooms was what was so concerning to me. But it's but you know what? That might be exactly the fuel you need to take down Prince of Persia, who has got your championship belt, that $50,000 Tiger belt. And you know that he pawned off half of the diamonds to pay off the sword?
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah,
that's very, very.
Yeah, I knew that you weren't going to be too happy about that, because now he's like, I'm done with that sword. The sword is over. I have paid off my debt. No more of that anymore. It's it. It's over. And and a drop kick again.
You want to know something really funny?
What's that?
That sword, that sword was a replica. Here's the real sword right here.
Well, I don't think he really cares. I don't think he's bringing one to the ring anymore. He's like, the debt's paid. It doesn't. He's like, it's over. But the fact that you've had the sword there the whole time.
There's always someone that wants the sword.
Yeah, unless somebody's after it. So
that's why I always keep it.
Who's willing to take out a loan with Abizzle? If anyone's interested in the sword, hit him up. And now testicular torture onto Freddy.
Wow. Goodbye, little nightmare demon ball.
Yeah, the baby nightmares on Elm Street. As the naming creativity is rapidly running out here in CIW's Brain Trust.
Come on, Kratos.
And now Kratos, who is back in, and God, he just so intimidating, just the trapezius muscles that he has got. But now Owen smartly, while his back was turned, just that leg to the back by Liu Kang. And not enough, of course, a tap-out victory is a victory that would allow you to move on. And a rotating DDT, and now, Freddy Krueger is busted open here.
Wow.
Oh, and a fatality countered! Kratos countered the fatality kick! Just barely!
Wow, Kratos.
That was amazing! At the last second, Kratos caught the kick.
Wow.
And now Freddy counters the sidewalk slam into a Russian leg sweep. All three of these guys still fighting hard.
Guys going at it.
Yeah, now this guy's here, and now just wrenching the arm, trying to stop. And I'm still amazed at the wherewithal of Kratos to block that fatality kick. That was an incredible effort by Kratos. What's Kratos doing here? Now launching over the top Liu Kang. That has got to hurt. And now Freddy again counters with a Russian leg sweep.
Wow.
Freddy bloody. Somehow can pull a victory here. We have not seen a nightmare. What a kick to the head. As if Freddy hadn't endured enough of that here in this matchup. That could do it. Freddy could go for the curve. Kratos with the cover here. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go!
As Freddy's brain was finally turned to mush.
And go for everybody!
Liu Kang out of the ring, wasn't in the equation, and Kratos moves on to the main event. And oh boy, you want to talk about a rematch of a lifetime, maybe. Our main event is Kratos versus Wario.
Oh yeah. Well, I gotta go. I'm going to get ready.
All right, AB. Now's the time to take that belt back. But Prince of Persia, he's going to be tough. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have got something very exciting. We have got the ring cam. Here we go again, and we've done this before where we've had a mic, mic'd up in the ring. So Abizzle has got his microphone on him. Well, folks, this is going to be a crazy, crazy rematch. The way that this all went down, I'm confused about it still. I don't like being this out of the loop. But basically, at Hollow Wrestling, Abizzle launched a gauntlet against the other Rangers to defend his championship, his ABP Championship, and convincingly beat both Rangers. But then we get a text from a burner phone that says, one more match. Out comes the Prince of Persia, who beats Abizzle in a thriller of a matchup, and comes out with the win, pays off the debt to his sword, stops shipping out Sandy Bananas to Josh again, as Abizzle, you can definitely tell he is hacking up a storm. Those yellow mushrooms have really started to get to him here. And he's going to really have to focus here if he's going to want to take down the man who beat him for that belt, who has been on a hell of a run. But this man is the guy who's running things here. As Abizzle, he has made sure to tell us that he is the Rock on many an occasion, but has actually shown up for this company quite a lot more than anyone else. But he has got something to prove here against the man who took his belt from him. I have to say, I do love the Green Heart suit. It's a nice suit.
Right.
And, you know, Abizzle has been very frustrated lately with Jack Black and Eclipse, as it seems like Abizzle's the only one who's really getting anything out of the relationship, although Jack Black is going to be the man who faces the winner of this matchup. We found that out a couple weeks ago. Here comes the champ. Here comes the Prince of Persia, and for the first time is without the sword. And the fans are going wild for this guy. The ABP champion finally won gold, Prince of Persia. And he doesn't mind that people are chanting the wrong name. This guy didn't matter. He didn't care when the fans just completely abandoned him when he pulled that sword out. He has not cared at all. But he is going to have to bring his A game if he wants to beat Abizzle here in this matchup, because Abizzle is motivated. And I just got another phone text from that burner number from another number, says new ref. What does new ref mean? And there's Will Sasso holding up the belt, but new ref, I guess, implies that we've got a special guest referee here. Who's it gonna be?
So beautiful.
And now Abizzle, that's what it's all about. No! Mike is back!
Here.
Mike is back!
Oh,
Oh no!
hey, buddy.
Abizzle can't be happy.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Michael Corleone is back and pissed, and apparently is the referee for this ABP Championship matchup.
Oh, hey, did you get the wine I sent you?
And no, he doesn't look bad. Now this is wow, what a development. Michael Corleone has made his return and his referee. This cannot bode well for Abizzle's chances to regain this belt.
Hey,
Here we go.
Watch me kick this little Persian man's ass. Watch me beat him up. What are you running for?
And now Abizzle, who is
kick you in the.
he's starting there right now. Just a couple of feeling out process here. Oh, and a big kick to the face.
Oh, okay.
And now throwing him into the corner as Corleone has not moved at all. Maybe he will be an impartial judge, but you know he is not happy with Abizzle. Not only for the fact of the way he's run things, but now that Corleone is back, he is still the he is still the majority shareholder. He does run things around, so this is technically taking the power back from Abizzle. Big back suplex here.
Hey, so like, you know, hey, you have been buying GameStop lately?
Yeah, you have to imagine Corleone, who is a big fan of Jeopardy, loves watching Ken Jennings every Monday night at 7 o'clock, I think it is. Jeopardy is, and now a big monkey flip. Abizzle trying to outspeed the Prince of Persia, which is going to be a difficult task, and Corleone kind of stepping in between Abizzle and Persia.
Hey.
Saying, you got to say, so you want to say something here? And now just a big kick to the face. As Abizzle, he's going to have to stay focused, but that is going to be a hard thing to do when the referee is the boss who you fucked over, and again standing in between Abizzle. These two were tagged, and now Persia with a poke to the eyes. Not that Corleone cares. And Abizzle, he's fighting though. He's fighting right in front. It seems like he's not that intimidated by the fact Corleone's back. AB Plex! AB Plex! Cover here! Come on!
Hit him!
And Mike's not even going for the cover. Oh, there we go. One!
Finally.
And just one.
Come on!
Just one. Not going to give AB the set. One!
And there you go. One.
And no, not even getting the satisfaction.
Come on.
Wow.
Come on, bro. Why?
Wow.
Come on.
And Abizzle, you can hear Abizzle is pissed. He is pissed off that Corleone not even taking that seriously.
Think about it. Get out of here.
And it was right in front of Corleone, and that was the most fuck you I've ever seen. And now an arm drag from the referee.
Okay, thank you. Corleone, hey,
And a punch to the dick. And I think that is the real message sent. Oh, and a kick to the dick. Another message sent.
About sending a message.
Oh, and a kick to the face from Persia. These two, such a striking set. Back and forth. Oh, God, what's Persia going to do? Oh, this can't be good. This can't be good. Choke slam. Oh, no. Choke into the corner, into the turnbuckle. How Abizzle standing after that. And Abizzle, you know, not for nothing, he had a fracture to his C4 several years ago, so he's got to be careful with a lot of that neck stuff and cover not even a one count.
Fuck you, Corleone.
And Abizzle screaming. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. That's we can't hit the dump button here, ladies and gentlemen. You can hear the profanity there from Abizzle, who's got the time to wince in pain and also cuss out the boss, who is the ref for this matchup. And and an axe handle, and his knees just hitting the face of Abizzle.
Oh God, fuck you both.
Oh, and now Persia with an accidental arm drag to Corleone. I don't think he meant that.
A referee.
Well, and to be fair, we don't know. And it was a great side suplex from Abizzle. We don't know whether Prince of Persia really knew that Corleone was coming back here for this matchup. Maybe he's not too happy, wanted to prove a win. Oh, we got a West Coast pop. The Sand of Persia pop. He's got him covered here. But Michael Corleone is just coming to. And Abizzle able to break out of it before the count was made.
What's that you? Corleone, how much money I made? Every punch is $1,000. Kick every $10,000. Every throw is like $50.
And Abizzle is trying to flex on Michael Corleone, and I don't know how successful he's going to be doing that, as he is trying to regain that beautiful ABP Championship belt. He lost to Prince of Persia, slingshot suplex. And Michael Corleone not going to let him have it. Not going to let him have the momentum. Back suplex.
Boss, you know I appreciate you trying to be tough loving on me, but I
don't want to say the fix is in, and now just punches to the head, and more punches to the head, and no raking the eyes, and more punches to the head. Oh my God! Abizzle is getting the hell beaten out of him by the referee. This is, I don't mean to laugh, but this is justice. Low blow, message sent. AB Plex could be over here. The cover. Corleone won.
Yes, one.
Only one.
Come on.
Corleone won. Two. Three, and again. And now and Mike just making a mockery, refusing to count it, even though AB might have won it. But you know, for what AB did to Corleone, abandoning him during the Rebels and Redcoats tournament, putting his already broken leg through the limousine again, putting him on the shelf for several months so he could take over as executive shareholder. And honestly, I can't complain about the cheesecake. That's been great. But then there's been accoutrements, but the whole Moon takeover, Abizzle's reckless spending and then budget cuts, Corleone has had enough and came to show Abizzle that he is not fucking around here tonight. West Coast pop here, cover here, could be over 1, 2, 3. It was a fast count. Corleone fast counted, and you know, you have to imagine Persia was not wanting to win that way, but there is an ulterior motive here by the boss. The boss is back, and he's out for vengeance. But I'll tell you this, Abizzle's not going to let go of that power lightly. And I have to imagine that there is going to be some wager or bet or stakes involving these two duking it out. But Abizzle is in a bad way here. But your winner, after a shocking return by Michael Corleone himself, Prince of Persia, who will face Jack Black at Revelation. Stay tuned for that. But we have got our main event coming, as Abizzle is going to try and come back to the booth here in just a second. But it's just, you can tell he's drinking a water bottle here, and he's putting, that is a lot of pre-workout he just put into that. And I'm pretty sure he just crushed up more of those stinky mushrooms. Here comes the main event. Wario versus Kratos. The winner of this will face Symbiote Spider-Man in the main event of Revelation at the end of December. These two men have competed for the CIW World Championship on 2 occasions, both of which were won by Kratos, one of which with a half Boston Crab making Wario tap out for the first time ever. Wario is not unaware of this. He knows that between these three, this is the 3rd matchup that these two had. Wario with an impressive pinfall victory over Satan earlier tonight. And you know, and I felt the chills earlier when Satan descended back to hell, that he is pissed about it. And this is the kind of guy you don't want to piss off, but Wario has been able to hold his own against many men except this man. Here comes the Son of the South, who did a great job kind of bobbing and weaving his way away from the confrontation between Freddy Krueger and Liu Kang, which is still boiling over without a doubt. And this man was able to capitalize with a huge thrust kick and knock Freddy Krueger out of the equation. But who will emerge victorious here tonight between these two men, these two hosses of CIW, staples to what CIW's identity has been since the relaunch in 2020. What CIW has anchored their success upon are these two individuals here meeting on this Thanksgiving night. And boy, how thankful are we that you have invited us into your home here on this holiday, where counting your blessings is just a small part. But there is a larger picture here for these two individuals, Kratos and Wario, as one of these two men will emerge victorious. As Abizzle, it seems like he's walking his way back here, as he is a pouty face. That is the poutiest face I've ever seen you have, man. Welcome back to the booth. Here comes Kratos spitting that what is, we've been told, is the blood of his enemies. And he's made crystal clear. Hey buddy, how you doing?
He broke our phone's freaking knees, so I had to get my own ice cream.
Yeah. Well,
I just hired him. You know how much money I spent to hire him? His knees are broken. I gotta fire him now.
Yeah.
And they won't let me fire him because he's crippled.
Well, and also
I gotta give him more for his compensation.
Well, and Corleone is also back, and that means you have to do a lot of paperwork, and it's already being sent to the desk. And I didn't know that was coming. That was a surprise to me, to be sure.
I stored it in the basement.
Well, listen, I know that you guys are going to want to hash that out later at another point. But your main event, Will Sasso in this sport. Who you got, AB, between Kratos and Wario to make their way to face Symbiote Spider-Man at Revelation? Oh, what a clothesline from Wario.
I did a last-minute little bet of Corleone's funds in Kratos' bet, so if Kratos wins, Corleone's going to get a nice donation from me.
Yeah, and I noticed that you sent a lot of snail mail through the mail as you were making your way back here, because we have don't ask us why, folks, but we have a mailbox right at the front that we have this bird person from The Legend of Zelda, one of the Rito people, go and he delivers it. Basically, anytime Abizzle wants, I don't want to know how much that costs, but that was something, I was so actually down for it. And oh, what a big clothesline from Kratos. But anyway, you sent a lot of mail. I'm having to imagine that was some last-minute actions you wanted to make sure we're done.
Yep.
Yeah, and punch to the dick from Wario, who we have seen a very aggressive attitude in here on this night.
Then the message. But yeah, the Colonial said he liked the pigeon, so send out some letters. So I sent out some letters and some doctorates and some movements and some amendments.
And now,
job security,
went for a cover at 1. And I don't like the way you said amendments. Like, we've got bylaws that are being changed. And, but, folks, more on that later. We've got a huge blockbuster main event between these two. And AB, it's hard to gauge with how vicious Wario has been here on this night already. And you can see it manifested here against Kratos. What is it going to take for Wario to finally overcome the odds and beat Kratos tonight? Oh, God. What a running
All I know is, all I know is Bully's going to have himself a time fighting one of these stallions.
Oh, absolutely. Cover 1, 2, and what do you think he's thinking? Well, you know he's watching this matchup. Probably eating a big old turkey leg. And what do you think he's imagining having to face either of these individuals? To my knowledge, I don't believe that Spider-Man and Wario have ever faced each other one-on-one. And as a fun little fact, Symbiote Spider-Man was the first man ever to fight Kratos in the original King of the Spring tournament when Kratos made his debut in 2021.
Wait, hold up. Well, he sent me a text message. Let me see here. All right, our boy Spider-Man is getting drunk and partying with strippers and doing a lot of
cheesecake, right? He just sent me the photo. Look, oh my God, the amount of cheesecake he's around. And
cheesecake everywhere.
Oh God, I think that larger I think that stripper's name is Cheesecake. And back to the matchup. And that's you can tell there's certainly a difference
in the chest, y'all.
In girth on that fine young lady. But back to the match. Hey, you know what? Tobey Maguire gets whoever he wants to get. And now, now vaulting Kratos over the top rope.
Wow, that was a slow fall out of the rope, sir.
That was. Well, Kratos, he's a big dude, man. He's a big dude. And
he felt like grandma down the stairs of the cookout. Slow.
Yeah, well, he definitely, as Kratos, he's had a lot of battles. You have to imagine his knees are not in the greatest of shape.
No, they're made of stone.
He's still able to get that lion's head jackhammer in that has never lost a matchup. And a big German suplex after Wario trips up Kratos. And I know that Wario has been a little bit more virtuous of late, but this is looking like the Wario of old, AB. Another big German.
He's coming in mean. He's coming in green. He's coming in like I'm a German suplex machine.
Yeah, he sure is. And another German. And we used to see Wario hit Germans non-stop. And we are seeing it once again. Wario hitting old form. Could he beat Kratos here tonight? Another German.
Wow.
And this is the kind of momentum we never got to see Wario have against Kratos in the first 2 matchups.
Wow. Look at all those German suplexes. I need to have a beer with how much German suplexes just happened.
And Wario's going to have more mushrooms sent to us if he wins this for sure.
Oh, no, he changed it up, actually. If Wario wins this match, we get stinky cheese. Stinky green cheese.
That sounds like it's going to hurt worse than the mushrooms did. And now wrenching the arm again. And this is a tough matchup because there is really no strength advantage here for either of these guys. And both of these guys also deceptively quick. And Wario, look at the strength of Wario here. And suplex, reverse suplex right into the ropes.
If Kratos wins, he says everyone's getting Trojans. Everybody in the arena is getting Trojans.
Well,
always practice safe sex.
Well, you know what? I appreciate that Kratos is even caring about that. He's got kids. So this wait a second. Goldman Sachs. He's got the Goldman Sachs. Can Wario do it? Do it? If he covers him here, he can have it won. The cover and too close to the ropes.
Wario, what an interesting PSA. Who knew that Kratos would promote Safe steps.
Well, you know what? Well, Kratos right now needs to promote safe cranial protection as he got another German suplex. And
he's getting his ass kicked.
And you have to imagine, AB, that if Wario had dragged Kratos to the center of the ring, he might have won that. Oh, God, buckle bomb. If Kratos had been dragged to the center of the ring, that Goldman Sachs might have ended the matchup. As Wario has really taken the fight to Kratos here in a way that we were expecting to see the first couple of times, but Kratos was just on a roll then. Not to say he isn't now. He's been consistently winning. But Wario has been away from that title picture for a very long time, maybe, and that could lead to a much hungrier component. Oh, wait a second. Maybe as soon as I say that, Wario might get speared out of his shoes and bury. What a spear!
Wow.
A huge spear, and that could be a momentum changer.
Good Lord. That's intense.
As AB, as you are, and I can still see you yourself here nursing your wounds. Hey, here's the $80,000 you had me hold from Ermac earlier. Does that make you feel better?
Ooh, yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah,
awesome.
You're welcome.
Cheesecake.
Here's a piece of cheesecake. Not the walnut one. Here's strawberry swirl. Here you go. And now, speaking of swirled, Wario's back might be swirled in the shape of a question mark after being launched on the outside by Kratos, who is just trying to get a little separation after Wario has completely taken the fight to Kratos here in this #1 contenders match. Main event of ThanksGrappling 4.
Yeah, look at him go. Hey, do me a favor. Go into that safe under there. Enter the password 2727 and open it up.
It says password.
Give me that Monster Rehab.
It says password changed by new CIW authority.
My Monster Rehab's in there, man.
Well, hey, I'm not the one who hacked into it. You're going to have to talk to the boss, who I'm sure you probably don't want to sit in the office with at this moment. Oh, wait a second. Now, Kratos with a big back suplex.
Big moves.
Kratos
this message is brought to you by Monster Rehab.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Oh, wait a second. And now you saw Kratos' head. Wait a minute. What the hell is Grim Reaper doing here? We saw the blur as Kratos was nursing his head. The stare down. Wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
Now, I thought that Kratos was going to have to deal with Grim Reaper from the history they had, but a tombstone to Wario. And where's Sasso?
Wow.
What the hell did we just see here?
Oh, wow.
And now Grim Reaper getting out of dodge.
Wow.
And I think that what must have happened there is Satan called Kratos to do that. Or Satan called Grim Reaper to do that to Wario because Wario pinned Satan earlier tonight.
Oh, revenge.
And Kratos is in a bad way. He doesn't want any fight. He's had enough fighting with the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, Grim Reaper, he's our sponsor for, he's our mascot for Monster Rehab.
Yeah, but he has certainly been a difference maker here. And oh God, wait a second. Kratos gonna hit the Lion's Head jackhammer onto Wario, who just took a tombstone from Grim Reaper. The referee was nowhere to be found. The cover 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful. Wow.
Kratos is your winner, and you know he didn't want the help. You know he didn't like the help. But the Grim Reaper has just screwed Wario out of the #1 contendership for the World's Heavyweight Championship. But Kratos versus Spider-Man, sign me up for that.
Let's get it. I'm ready for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a crazy ThanksGrappling. Abizzle, I know you're hurting, you're bugging out, you're yellow stinky mushrooming out. You go take a break, man. Thank you all for coming to ThanksGrappling, and we will see you heading up to Revelation. Take care, everybody.